Hi Tony, how you doing?
Doing good.
So Tony, where did you grow up?
Far Rockaway, Queens.
Oh, that's where I think Howard Stern is from. I'm not sure.
Howard Stern he was from Long Island.
So, what were you doing before you were out here homeless on 31st?
Well, I used to sell sports memorabilia, baseball cards in Long Island, subletted spaces from like batting ranges and pharmacies, and I had a store in Long Beach with a partner. Kind of took my hobby and turned it into a business. Lived with my mom. Had some abuse issues with my mom growing up that I didn't fully come to understanding with until I turned about 30. I was 23, I met a girl named Trina. She was a little older than me. That's when I started at the batting range. I met her on the chat line. And we went out and we had a rocky relationship. And she developed lupus, which was a hard disease to deal with. And later on, she developed cervical cancer. And at the time, I used to experiment with a little marijuana with some customers that would come into my stores. I smoked a little bit of weed, but nothing really hard. But when she got the cervical cancer, I had a really hard time dealing with it because the idea of her going through chemotherapy in my mind, I thought she'd be suffering. So I started escaping into harder drugs and cocaine. And I don't know, one thing led to the other. I can't really maintain on that. But I never lose it. But years went by, I ended up losing everything. I still maintain off and on, but I live with my mom, and when I understood the issues of my abuse, which was a sexual nature, which is extremely rare for a mother to happen to a son, and I did research on the computer, it's like 3% of cases like that happen, and most of the outcomes are suicidal or drug related. So I had a hard time dealing with that. Then what happened was I had an apartment because my mother had $100,000 in savings bonds, and I had loaned to them. I also went through my money. I went through $250,000. So look, that's the bad news. But like the good news was I became homeless and I was bouncing around the shelter system for 2 years, and it's awful there. There's nothing but violence, drugs. People don't treat you like a human being. They basically look down on you. And in life, unless you're facing reality, you create your own reality in your head. Basically, that's what happened. Make a long story short, I know we got to do that, wrap it up. Around July, I had some food stamps. I was going to go smoke cocaine. The person who I used to cop from wasn't there. I ended up going back to the shelter and getting some, a little bit. I was living in the bathroom in the shelter. The guy offered me some credit, a little bit. I said, gave me $20 for it. They said, you get SSI, and I lied to him. I said, no, I don't get SSI. I didn't. They gave me a lot more. Now, I'm going to get to the good part. This is the bad part. This is a fascinating story. Just give me a minute. He gave me $300 and stuff, and basically, I couldn't pay it, and I got scared. He threatened me. I left the shelter. Came on the streets, didn't know what to expect. I got lost. By getting lost, I was able to find myself. I was still using that cocaine, but I was using stuff called K2, which is artificial marijuana, which they sell for $5 in the convenience stores. Using that, but I was around a lot of people. I seen the effects of it. And I had a friend who was trying to quit everything also, and he helped motivate me. Since then, I stopped. I started saving up money. Little by little, doing panhandling. And in 6 weeks, I saved up $2,600. And that's what I'm doing now. I've been clean. I have my receipt here, just in case you don't believe me. It's $2,400. All right, so my name, all right. I spent $200 to put my iPhone on. This is my iPhone.
Oh, nice.
And my plan is to save. Am I still filming? And my plan is to save up between $10,000 and $15,000, start my business again.
Wow.
And get a place. Until
exciting.
then, when you live on the street, you have zero expenses. You don't pay for food. You don't pay for rent. I don't pay for cigarettes. The only thing I do is pay for maybe 2 cups of coffee a day. That's basically it. And the blessings I've been getting, I've been giving. I've been helping other people out, and I feel happy every day. Every day that I'm clean is a blessing, and it's a reality.
Awesome.
But you can't change unless you want to change. And once you do find it in you to change, you can find inspiration and motivation from everything around you. Music, people, anything. And it's not easy, but every day has been a blessing. Even the bad days, even the rainy days, even the cold days, even days when bad things happen, I'm happy.
Go ahead.
Hi, if you want to help me out in any way, I could always use clothes. I'm a big guy, so use extra large clothes. I could definitely use some donations and help in any way you can. Like I said, this is going to better my life and change my life. If you want to help me, I'm on 33rd and Park Avenue. All right? And anything would help. Appreciate it. God bless you guys.